Warning: the following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
So, pretty much in the midst of me making these Bioshock videos, surprisingly, through the month of December, which you can check up here in the corner up here. I'm gonna put a link right here to the playlist. They're doing pretty good. It has been announced at the Game Awards of 2022 that pretty much we're getting a Bioshock in space, or Bioshock 4, but it's called Judas. Yeah, Kevin, you got some explaining to do, Joe. Roll the intro. Kevin. Who do you think you fooling, Joe? Who do you actually think you're fooling at the Game Awards? Who did you actually think you were fooling? I mean, like, dude, right now, I really do know what it feels like when Maximilian makes, like, a random ass, like, thought in his mind, like, hey, I want to play this game, and then later on they get announced, that, like, hey, there's a new version of a game coming out that's to do with what he specifically is playing. That's how I feel right now. Coincidentally, I'm playing Bioshock and going through the Bioshock series through the month of December, and then now y'all announce Judas, which is basically Bioshock in space. Boy, what in the actual fuck? In this video, I'm going to pretty much just have the audio muted for obvious, like, copyright purposes, because that's, like, the #1 thing on my channel right about now. But I'm going to go over this thing and pretty much obviously point out the similarity, in case some people have been living on the rock, of, like, what Bioshock is compared to the Judas that's fit to come out, and probably some new tidbits and all that stuff, and give my thoughts on the whole thing. Heaven. So it looks like the ship is pretty much being destroyed, or it's on the verge of being destroyed, and we see our antagonist, or the person you're going to be playing with, which is some random female, random sheriff, random horse, random ass robot girl, random dancer. It's already getting me already. Cue back to Barely Alive, Planet Destroyed, phrasing to the logo right there, and some random ass horse get blasted in the goddamn face. One of them random ass PlayStation robots, and then you got a Giga Dog for no goddamn reason, plus electric powers. Changing up your powers to a random firepower with a little chip gauntlet on your hand. Dead Space reference. Literally. Girl with a gun that's finna blow your shit back. Literally. I don't even know what the hell this is. Hopefully this is multiplayer. Cut back to the main player you're gonna be playing with, and an asteroid is literally flying towards you. Pretty much peeling back to reveal that this game is called Judas. A game inspired by Bioshock. Fix what you broke. Okay, okay, that was just basically the trailer, just me going, just like scene by like little just live of what I saw and all that stuff. Yeah, so Kevin, who do you think you're fooling with this, Joe? Who do you actually think you're fucking fooling with this damn Judas ass name? Everyone that plays this game, when this game come out, is going to call this Bioshock 4. Some people say Judas, some people just say like, oh, it's just a new game. No. Hardcore fans are gonna be like, hey, yeah, this is Judas, aka Bioshock 4. This is literally the mechanics and the basics of Bioshock. I would say this is basically Bioshock with that other damn game that I can't really think of right about now, where basically you got to make choices and stuff to basically determine the outcome. But yeah, dude, this is straight up Bioshock 4. And you name it Judas and give it like a female protagonist, antagonist. We don't know specifically what the story is, but we can just do a guesstimation of it. But, right, dude, no. What in the actual fuck do you think you was gonna pull with this? Just disclaimer all the way. You know damn well I'm finna get this damn game. But Jesus fucking Christ. Just the trailer alone is just so goddamn awesome. It was so damn vivid. And I was like watching this on my phone. When I watched this on my phone, it was like just damn. And I came home and watched it like on a big TV, and it was like, holy shit. So let's pretty much run this back and pretty much give you somewhat of a frame by frame of what I personally think is what the hell is going to happen story wise of this game.
Yes. Yes!
Like, this isn't the first time you pulled this. Like, true BioShock fans know, Kevin, this is not the first time you pulled this little stunt that you just pulled. Oh, we happy few. So we looking at this right now, the intro of her just coming forward, limping barely with a weapon in her hand and a dead horse. When limping forward, it looks like she has like a little pickaxe or whatever. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but that's like the equivalent of the weapons that you really have in the BioShock Series 1, which is the wrench. It looks like the end of the game, like a prologue, like a Quentin Tarantino thing, but notice his horses on the side already taken out completely. And also throughout the trailer. We get the horse and the goddamn sheriff out of nowhere, probably getting prepared for something that's fit to like go down. We got the robot girl right here, and from the looks of it, she's looking at like a mechanical couple just kissing, so to speak, like for a display or something. But how the way she looking, she's probably like tired of it. Either she hates relationships, hate humanity, or something like that. That's what I'm getting right now. Or she probably just want to be like them. Or it could probably be something completely other, because she, if you look closely, she has the gauntlet on her hand similar to the person that we're going to be playing with in the game. So I'm very curious to see what she's like. But then again, this right here shows that basically like she probably just a nut whack job or some damn shit. We cue over to this random ass dancing girl. I think she's probably another person on the ship that has like great importance as the rest of them do. I think like her role is going to be probably like great deception. Like she'd be like the person to deceive a lot of people on the ship, probably next to like the random horse robot person thing. But I think like her trait will probably be seduction and like deceiving, kind of like any other person would do on the ship. I'm pretty sure like there's gonna be like sections in the ship that you would probably have to go through to like navigate through to like see who's lying, see who's not, so you can basically be the best possible outcome from this. Which brings me to this segment of what the main and protagonist or antagonist said. So
my only way out of here is with one of them.
That's why I'm getting like this whole Mass Effect. Yes, I got it at the end of the video. That's why I'm getting like this whole Mass Effect feel of the whole thing. I think like this game is gonna be based off like who you can build trust with. It's gonna be like kind of like Amongst Us, like a mixture of Amongst Us, Mass Effect, and BioShock. Like you're gonna have to basically lie, steal, cheat, kill, obviously, your way off a ship before it explodes or some damn shit. That's what I'm getting so far from like that one tidbit of what she just pretty much said. Cause there's not that much dialogue in this trailer. She's just explaining just the overall of like what you might be doing in here, and then like the rest of it is just whole action going on and all that stuff. But yeah, I think it's like one of those little. I think it's a mixture between Amongst Us, BioShock, and Mass Effect. She looks on to see like some distant planet or meteor or something like that hit it, and then it just cues over to like the random ass horse person just being shot, and this other person just laying on the ground with like the last bit of life left in them. Eat the cookie sign is right there as the horse dies on there. I'm pretty sure, if I understand it that much correctly, if I can take a really good guesstimation at it, the cookie is probably gonna be health, and like is going to vary between like different properties that you may have throughout like the game. Like the cookie may be like, you eat the cookie you get more health, you eat the cookie you probably be poisoned, probably be very sleepy, tired. You could probably give the cookie to other people that are on the spaceship that you're on to basically establish relationships, or probably just fool a person. Like I said, this game is going to be probably based off just pure survival instinct. Like I said, Amongst Us, Mass Effect, BioShock, and like depending on the relations that you make, that's going to be like the outcome, or like how fast you can like survive, how fast you be able to get off the ship or survive or anything like that. But I'm pretty sure that eat the cookie sign is going to be a major part in this entire thing. And now we to our first quote unquote power slash plasmine, which is the electric boat. This is pretty much the electric boat of BioShock. pretty much you can probably shock somebody, shock a robot, obviously what you see in that thing. You can pretty much, you're going to be using this throughout this game to probably like to power up certain generators on the damn ship, probably like to kill certain people or anything like that. Like the electric boat version or whatever the hell is going to be called on here is going to probably be utilized a lot on like major parts on this game to like navigate throughout the ship. As far as the dog go, I'm pretty sure the dog is just basically like a quick travel from what I'm seeing so far. There's not that much to denounce or just deduce or basically just to think about on it. This dog is probably just a quick travel, probably to certain parts of like the ship, or probably if we go to a planet to stop by a planet. That dog is pretty much a quick transport. I do not see I can probably see myself fighting this dog of like due to like just a quick like surgical command or some damn shit that happened for the sake of the story. But yeah, I don't think I see is that dog just being quick travel. We move over to some random ass congratulations treasure thing given up there. I'm pretty sure that's probably how you just get your upgrades. And we just queue over here to the second plasmine that basically you see here, which is the flame powers, which you get in 1 and 2 and 3. Different variants, but still the same damn thing. This is basically your fire powers that you get in Bioshock 1, 2, and 3. Come on now, Kevin. Just give us the official Bioshock 4. It's okay. It's still early in the whole video game production of this game, I'm pretty sure. Just scratch the title and just give us Bioshock 4. This is your flame powers. Oh, and look, I'm just going to jump off a ledge and pretty much just say this is your telekinesis powers that you get. If not telekinesis, this is probably some type of gravitational power that you might have in the game. Which, kind of in layman's terms, is gravitational powers ain't nothing but like what? Telekinesis, but just for magnetism. But, oh yeah, right. I think we have that in Bioshock Infinite, where basically you get to hold up a force field and basically just hold the damn bullets and all the attacks has been put at your ass and then redirect it back. This girl is literally launching a goddamn person across space along with a goddamn fucking broken ship. This is your telekinesis powers. Kevin, what are you doing? Just say Judas is Bioshock 4 and we will be okay. All is forgiven, Kevin, if you would just listen. Cue all over to another female person that's in there and they pretty much pull off a gun and just shoot you in the face, and then now you just look up to a cell that's basically being opened up to you with cookies on the side, the same cookies I just said in the beginning of this video that probably is your health or something, got an intricate part of the story. You open up the jail cell and the light just flashes over there, and then it just cues back to like where the beginning of the trailer was at, and then an asteroid just coming, and then that's it right then and there. Alright, so boom. Here's my initial thoughts on what the story is pretty much about. You play a female antagonist, protagonist, or whatever the hell she claims to be in this story. You, along with the other prisoners that are on the ship, was probably consisting of maybe that dancer girl, definitely that robot girl, and various other prisoners is on the ship. You are a prisoner along with everyone else. And I think most likely that sheriff and that horse that is a robot that's partnered up with the sheriff, they're pretty much responsible for transferring y'all to whatever planet y'all for to go to that basically y'all gonna be incarcerated. And you're trying to basically escape off there for whatever reason you're gonna basically be. And it's pretty much a survival game. You are on a time limit to get out. This is, if this is true, this is very similar to Get Out. No, I was playing, not Get Out. It's very similar to We Happy Few. I have not beat, as of today, as I'm recording this video, I have not beaten We Happy Few yet. I have not. I do plan on beating that in the future. I did get pretty far, but whatever. In We Happy Few, the core concept is basically it's a survival game. Like the days go past and you really notice it. Like you can only do certain things at night. You can only do certain things in the morning, type of stuff. You can only do certain things when you're sober. You can only do certain things while you are under the influence of the pills or mushrooms or whatever have you. That was the gist of what I was getting of We Happy Few. It's the same feel that I'm getting from this game. It's like You are a prisoner along with other prisoners on this ship being taken to some other planet to be in jail for whatever, how much time your ass was given. And you are trying to escape. But in order to escape, you have to put your trust in like certain other people on that ship. Well, certain other prisoners on that ship, which probably consisting of, since the robot had the same hand, I mean the same gauntlet as you got, probably the robot, pretty much probably the girl who tried to blow your face back, other prisoners on the ship, and you probably got to do a lot of dirty shit to basically get off the damn ship and basically make your way to somewhere else to basically be on the run. And the sheriff and the other horse-like robot is pretty much like just trying to stop you at any turn. I do predict, obviously, DLC for that fucking game. Somebody in this story is going to have an intricate part in your story, like, God, I want to know more about this person or some damn shit. And you're probably going to have a DLC for that person. Or probably other people, whatever have you. Far as DLC, as far as, like, multiplayer mode, it's probably going to be multiplayer mode. It most likely is. From the footage that we saw right there, is with the robot and the other robot shooting at each other. Technically, it's gonna be multiplayer mode. It really is. Kevin, back to you, Kevin. Who do you think you're fooling when it comes to this type of shit? I'm not the most diehard BioShock fan. That's probably him right here that I'm pretty much showing right now. But I'm enough of a fan to know the similarity of the patterns that you are pulling. You did this before, as I stated before in the beginning of this video, and it's called We Happy Few. Some of the people, I think, if not most of the people that was on the BioShock team, Irrational team or whatever have you, they pretty much jumped over there and said, hey, let's work on this game called We Happy Few, which plays kind of similar to the BioShock franchise. The same art style a little bit, the same of like the mechanics and all that stuff. You did this before. Now you're doing it again. But you're calling this Judas. Kevin, I'm going to need this fade, Joe. I'm going to need this fade in the no jumper parking lot with Adam 22 in them. I'm going to need this fade. But other than that, Kevin, dude, I'm glad you are back on the saddle as far as, like, the game industry and all that stuff, dude, because, like, to tell you the goddamn truth, dude, I have not played a goddamn Modern Warfare since Modern Warfare 2. I don't plan on playing another damn Modern Warfare. Any other shooting game don't really excite me as much. BioShock has been my #1 go-to shooter. It replaced Metroid. And Metroid Prime and Metroid Prime Corruption that was on the GameCube. The GameCube. Other than that, like, the shooter that I play is BioShock. I was very immersed and happy with the BioShock franchise. I bought this stuff like way back, obviously when it first came out. I played it. I still got the strategy guide, vintage strategy guides to BioShock 1, 2, and 3, and I have the collector's edition of the BioShock Infinite Collection with me, and I also have the BioShock Complete Collection. I am a very good BioShock fan. To basically hear that basically we getting another BioShock and you're replacing that as it's called Judas. Yeah, I'm pretty much calling bull on crap, and also cap. So yeah, that no jumper fade. In No Jumpers parking lot, their new office. Kevin, I'm gonna need you to meet me over there so we can run this fade. Then as we run this fade, whether win or lose, we're gonna talk about you changing the name to BioShock 4. It's called BioShock 4, not Judas. So yeah, that was my whole little analysis, rant, breakdown, whatever have you, of the game that's fit to be coming out in sometime probably like 2 years from now, I think, called Judas, aka BioShock 4. It's very good making this video, and also be sure to look out for more BioShock content on this channel. I got BioShock Playlist 1. I just finished BioShock Playlist 2. I'm going to be working on BioShock Infinite Playlist next. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, man. Let me check y'all out later.